Hi, WalkAway people. I just watched Brandon's video on Facebook about Facebook is trying to shut down a couple sites or one site in particular, and I don't know if if it's our group or not, or another political group, and if they have the authority to do it, that type of thing. I have concerns. I was born into this country, and it was a free country. I saluted the flag in school. We prayed in school, both in public school and when I was in parochial school, of course. I love this country. I saw my father and three of my brothers serve this country. My grandfather served this country. My mother was in the armed services as a nurse in World War II. I am sickened by what is going on in this country. And every time you say, well, the alt left has attacked us or said so, you get some person in saying, well, the alt right. I don't want to hear it. The alt right doesn't promote violence. There are not senators and congress people on the floor of the House and Senate saying, if you see a lefty, go after him, spit on him, throw things at him, approach him in public and shame them and humiliate them. That it's not what we do. Again, not that I'm a Republican, but I certainly lean conservative. I'm so I'm so ashamed of what's going on right now. And the media is fueling this like crazy. It's like crazy. What is walk away? Why? Ask yourself the question. Why are we so threatening to the left? What do we do on our page? Hey, you walked away. You may not have walked into conservatism, but you walked away from the mess that has become the Democratic Party. The psychotic, violent hamster wheel of sadness and pathetic and victimhood and whining and crazy stuff that the Democratic Party has become, which is the least of what they have become. They are really knee deep in fascism, and there's no question that they are anymore. No question anymore. And that's what Ronald Reagan said. When fascism comes to the U.S., it will come through the Democratic Party, the left, for the far left. And for a long time, the far right was out there and the far left was out there. Now the Democratic Party has become the far left, or the far left has become the Democratic Party. Um, go ahead, go to the walkawaycampaign.com, click on the newsroom, subscribe, leave your email, do what Brandon has asked us to do so we can maintain contact just in case this might be something that Facebook feels he needs, that, Herr Zuckerberg feels that he needs to do. Um, I'm sickened by this. What do we do? Let me tell you what you do. Okay, clearly, I'm not a bot and this isn't a Shutterfly picture. We engage in public discourse, polite public discourse. We, conservative Christians, Jews, Muslims, atheists, whatever, we talk to each other. We accept one another. We listen to one another. Why? Why? How come you feel that way, or what brought you to that point? That's the conversations we have on Walk Away. The testimonials are so poignant and so amazing. And these people have been treated like garbage by the left, not by the right. The right's like, whatever, go away, we don't care. The left is so evil and violent and and I don't understand that. I don't understand it. You know, when I said that I felt that there was a TED talk on YouTube about how they want to normalize pedophilia, and I posted it, and a gay friend said, he just lost his mind and you don't accept me and you abhor everything I am, when I never said anything like that. And I have done nothing but love him and treat him kindly. So it is so indoctrinated into some of these people's heads. I am a victim. I have been victimized. In some way, we all have. Can I compare how I'll take another black woman my age. Can I compare to how she has been victimized? No. No, I cannot. No. Have I been bullied? Have I been picked on? Yes, of course I have. Of course, growing up, it's part of growing up. It's a miserable part, but it is, okay? I never was a runway model. I never wore a size 4. I never, looked like the cow. I went to school with Nicole Brown Simpson. That's what the girls looked like when I was in high school. I didn't look like that. I was a political nerd and the home ec geek. What a combo, huh? What an attractive thing for the guys. The guy I went to the prom with was one of my best friends. He was gay. We had a great time. You know, so yeah, have I been marginalized? Have I sat and listened to this so-called Christian guy and his friends sit and talk and rate the girls they knew from 1 to 10 and I was a negative number? Yeah. Did I feel victimized? Sure. Was I abused by my parents? Yeah, I was. I was abused by my parents. They were interesting people, but shouldn't have had kids. But the bonus was I had a wonderful grandmother who just saved my life. Yes, I've been victimized. Yes, I have. As a woman, have I been victimized? Sometimes. As I had all my foster kids in the grocery store one day. We were trying to get in and get out, and I had my five or six and a couple fosters, and just and they were all little stair steps and two carts worth of kids and groceries, and these two women walked by, and I tried not to assume, but they were holding hands and a couple, okay? And I'm not saying that it was because they were gay. I'm saying it's because they were leftist Democrats. They looked at me. Now I had mixed race kids in there, and they went, breeder. I didn't give birth to any of them. Wish I had. They wouldn't have had the issues from the drugs and the alcohol their birth mothers took. But I didn't. Okay? I didn't. But I gave them a home. They don't even stop to think who you are. What have you contributed to this society? They just, boom, that's who you are. Out the door. You're worthless. How sad for them. How really sad that they can't see the value in each human being. And that's why I'm not a liberal, because I don't see people as black, white, women, straight, gay, da 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 da. You are this person, you are that person. I know you, your name is blah blah blah. I like you because you're a good person, you're a kind person, you're a person of character and integrity. You're a decent human being. Period. End of sentence. It has nothing to do with your color, your race, your religion, nothing. Nothing. That's how I was raised. That is one thing my liberal parents did for me. I was raised in a home. Yet my mother, she thought she was being super, super open by having a Mexican maid. And I'm not kidding. That's the kind. She was the Maud. Remember the TV show Maud? She was that kind of liberal. She got a big kick out of having a biracial grandson. Yet treated, her own children garbage like. But here's the thing. We have to keep fighting, and we can't. We get this blowback, and of course Brandon gets it 1,000 times worse than all of us. I can't talk about WalkAway with my son. He is educated. He has a master's degree. He has a phenomenal job. He's a good human being. But, oh, my daughter too. The minute I say something is, oh, it's Shutterstock photos, or it's you're a Russian bot, or, oh, mom, you stupid person. You're being taken advantage of again. They don't hear the stories. They don't want to hear. Then if you think that's what it is and you're worried about your poor feeble mom, go on the site and start listening to these people. You tell me if that's not real. If these people don't have real issues, real rejection and vitriol and violence against them because they happen to have an opinion different than the lockstep march in line with the fascist left. I can get really passionate about this. This is my country. I I go to church. I wave the flag. You want to kneel on the football field? You go ahead and kneel on that football field. But listen, big $1 million big boy football player that chases a ball down the field and is overplayed. In your off season, you better be in the ghetto. You better be in a youth center with young black boys, and you better be there for the marginalized people that you knelt for, okay? You better be helping those young men become decent young men and be a mentor to them, because otherwise your kneeling on the field meant zip, zero. I kneel only for one person, and that's Jesus Christ. That's the only one I kneel for. I honor our flag. I honor our veterans. You want to come into this country? Come into this country. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your religion, your color, where you come from. Come in legally. I hope to God all of the children are united with their actual parents, and that, you know what, come in legally. So many people did. And unless you are fleeing a very bad situation, don't even try it. Don't even try it. Because you know what, Mexico? You have a wall between you and Central America. And why? To keep them from coming up to you. Canada has an incredibly intensive immigration policy. Most countries do. We have already the most open border of any first world country. So if you really want to know what we're up to on the left, and you don't want to listen to CNN, oh, please. It's like watching Bugs Bunny cartoons, except Bugs Bunny was smarter. Um, go on the site. Go on YouTube and listen to the WalkAway videos. If you really want to know, or you just want to dismiss us, if you want to dismiss us, that's fine too, because you also dismissed the polls in 2016. Don't be waxing your surfboards, lefties, for the big blue wave, because it's not coming. It's either going to be a red wave or a purple wave, but it sure as heck isn't going to be blue. We've had enough. We can't take it anymore. Your political correctness is just polite tyranny. Have a great day, walk away, people. Hang in there.